What if I told you that there's a setup that occurs in the market multiple times throughout the week and it is 95% accurate? In this video, I'm going to break down a setup today that I took that made me over $4,000 and how you can replicate it in under 5 minutes a day. Yes, you won't need more than 5 minutes to analyze the market, and when you actually take the trade, these trades usually hit your take profit within 30 to 60 minutes. But before we do that, I would appreciate if you guys could subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed. Also hit a like on this video so I know you are serious. And if you guys want one-on-one mentorship from me, make sure you DM me on Instagram. My link should be on this page, or there should be a link in the description. Now without further ado, let's get into my computer. Alright guys, this is the setup that I took today. Very clean setup. I'm going to break it down to you guys why I did everything. So let me delete these drawings. Yep. So let's go to current time and pretend like none of this happened. So when I'm trading, guys, let's write a couple of notes down so I can help you guys out. So US30 notes. Time I trade is 6:30 a.m. PST. Okay, you guys are probably wondering, like, why is it 6:30? You guys need to understand that the US equities market opens up and the stock market opens up at 6:30 a.m. Yes, the New York session opens up at 5 a.m. That's great, but the actual money for US30 is being fluctuated at 6:30 a.m. PST, 9:30 a.m. EST. And you have to understand that's the market open bell in New York at the World Stock Exchange when that market is actually opening up. So the Dow Jones, if you guys are wondering, like, what is US30? US30 consists of the top 30 companies in America. So if you want to go on Google and type what are the top 30 companies in America, you can do that. But this is like the prime time for US30 to be fluctuating the most. So this is the overall market open is what people are going to say. So I'm trading at 6:30 a.m. every time. I'm mainly using the minute 15 time frame to take my entries. I don't like lower time frames. And really when I'm trading at this time right here, this 6:15 to 6:30 candle right here, this minute 15 candle. So when this candle closes, this is going to give me my overall direction on what I think is going to happen in the markets next. Now, usually when I'm trading, this is like my overall schedule that I do. I show up to the markets at 6:25. I give myself 5 minutes, and that's why I told you guys in the beginning of the video, you're not going to need more than 5 minutes because all we need to do is show up 5 minutes prior to the market open, and we're going to be able to do our analysis very quickly. So this is how I do my analysis. Let's say it's 6:25, and I'm showing up to the market. Usually what I'm doing is I'm going to the higher time frames first, like the daily. And I'm like, all right, we have 2 bearish candles prior. We do have a spinning top, so maybe we are going to push down at first, then push up later on in the New York session. So I was looking at that. Then I went to the 4-hour time frame. Now it's very important that we look at this candle right here, the 2 a.m. candle on the 4-hour chart. Because yeah, it opens up at 2 a.m., but it closes at 6 a.m. So I saw this nice A pattern being formed. We had this prior candle close bearish, and then we had our current hour 4 candle closing bearish as well. Look how we are rejecting our 20 EMA as well. Very key point right there. So I'm looking at the 4-hour and I'm like, all right, we're bearish on the 4-hour. Now let's go to the 1-hour. And when I'm on the 1-hour, I'm usually looking at this 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. candle right here. Okay, I'm looking at it, I'm like, all right, we're bearish. It's dropping, going lower and lower. Perfect, we're bearish on the hour 1 chart as well. And then that's when I go down to the minute 15 time frame. Now I like to look at this on the minute 15 time frame. I think it looks the best on the minute 15 time frame, but I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the Asia session and the London session and seeing what happened during those 2 sessions. We can see during the Asia session, we had nice consolidation. So that's a nice key point right there. And then notice in the London, how right before the London, about an hour before the London, or probably right on point, we have this break. So this candle right here breaks the low of the Asia session because we had this low that was being held right here on the Asia session. So once this candle broke the low of the Asia session, I then saw that, okay, there's sellers being put into the market. The sellers are coming in there breaking the low. That means that they want to go lower. And then I noticed all throughout the London how it's just going, we have this low, then we have a new low. And then we have a new low right at the New York Open right here. And I see that it's just forming these lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. So I saw this as a lower high, and then I thought that was going to go lower right here to this 34,000 level on the Sykes. So that's the setup that I saw today, and this is exactly what I said. I was like, all right, do you know what? I'm going to go short right here. I'm going to sell by market execution right at the market open. Usually when I'm entering my trade about like 5 to 10 seconds before the actual timer closes. So when this candle has 5 to 10 seconds left, that's when I have my final buy. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to sell or I'm going to buy. And that's when I enter my trade. Then I knew my stops. I'm going to have them right above this high right here in case we wanted to retest this high, which it actually did. And we do have our EMA right here. So if the EMA were to keep continuing, it would have gone like this. And I saw that price might come up here, hit that, and then go down. Now, a very key point that I saw too is we had this previous, if I zoom in. This video is sponsored by my program, FX University. Go to the link in the description to sign up, or there should be a link on this page. Once you go to join now, you're gonna go to get started. And once you do, we're gonna give you a code for 15% off. Go right here where it says to add promo code, type in FX1 and click apply. We had this previous support right here. So we had this support that was hit. And this is crazy because it's lining up with that EMA right here, that 20 EMA. So I saw this, I was like, all right, I'm going to still enter a trade right here by market execution. I'm going to have my take profit at this psych level right here. But if it does push up, I'm probably going to look for another position to enter. So I saw that it pushed up. We had that rejection to our EMA. We had the rejection of this resistance, but when it was pushing up, I actually did enter another position right here. So I got another sniper entry. So even though it was negative, as it started to drop, I still was making profit. Okay, then I held this trade, and this is a very key point because this candle is 630 to 645. So look at this. Today we actually had news for ISM at 7 a.m. And this news did come out beneficial for me and my team. So when this news came out, we had this candle push up, nice rejection candle. Watch this next candle. Boom. Pushes down, closes bearish. What we like to see, look at that body, how red it is. Just super bearish, breaking support right here too, and it's closing below, so that's very valid. And TP was hit right there. So very textbook trade. The thing that I want you guys to notice that really made me understand that this trade was going to keep going lower like it did is I'm looking at the prior sessions that Asia and the London were already dropping down. So they're going lower and lower. So I'm like, do you know what? If the momentum is already to the downside, if the trend is already going down, why would it all of a sudden out of nowhere push up during the New York session? And it did. And this is what I want you guys to know right here. Very important note right now. I'm going to put this, be cautious for this month. Okay, this is what you guys need to be cautious, if I can type this correctly. US30, let me write this down. I can't even type today, guys, bear with me. US30 has been doing a lot of false breakouts. So I want you guys to notice right here. It was in a smooth downtrend, but notice how the market shot up. And this is the whole like mindset, the whole picture on what's going on during this candle. A lot of people were like me and they said, do you know what? It's going to be a sell. I see sells coming, but the market maker's like, all right, we know it's going to be a sell. We're going to push it down for sure. But we know that those beginner traders are going to have their stops really tight above this candle, and they're not going to have their stops high. So first thing, make sure your stops are a little bit bigger during this month if you're going to be trading. Secondly, watch out for these false breakouts. But this is what happened. The market maker's like, all right, let me replay it real quick for you guys. So the market makers are like, all right, everyone's gonna sell. Let's go back one more candle. So the market makers are like, all right, we're gonna sell for sure, but they know everyone has their stops right above this candle, right above that candle. And then, all right, what we're gonna do is push it up, stop everyone out. All the beginner traders are gonna get stopped out, and we're gonna show very big bullish momentum. All those beginner traders are gonna switch from a sell bias because they got stopped out, and then they're gonna buy. We're gonna trap them all for buys. They're gonna have their stops right below this candle right here, and then we're gonna take them out for 2 times. So this is why I've been using a bigger take profit or bigger stop loss when I've been trading, because of these false breakouts. So watch what happens. Everyone gets stopped out right there. Then they're all like, all right, buy. This wick was filled at once, so they're saying, it's going to be a buy, guys. It's not a short, it's a buy now. They're all buying. And then what happens next? They all have their stops right below this candle. Comes out, stopped out. And traders aren't going to come back a third time. They're already scarred. After the first time they got stopped, they're like, damn, I lost a good amount of money, let me go back. Boom, then they get stopped out again, and they don't have the balls to. Now they're actually rethinking their decisions and being conscious and saying, do you know what, I took 2 trades, they both hit my stop loss, let me wait for the next trade like an hour later or something, and the move already happened after that. Versus me, I'm like, do you know what, like, nah, we're going to have our stops up here, we're going to be safe because it's probably going to retest. We have our 20 EMA right here, it's probably going to retest that, hit it, and then go down. So I took this first trade and I was good, I didn't get stopped out. So be very cautious, guys, for these false breakouts when you guys are trading US30 during this month of December. So yeah, that was a trade that I took today. Very, very classic trade. All I really did was looked at the Asia and London session, saw the overall trend, saw it was in a gradual downtrend, went with the market momentum, had my stops a little bit higher so I wouldn't get stopped out. Voila, just like that. If you guys want help with one-on-one mentorship, if you want to be mentored by me, reach out to me on Instagram. And I have nothing else on this video. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.